Hello guys, welcome back to Jimmy Chan in Japan. Thanks again for tuning into the channel. Hope you're enjoying the videos. I haven't uploaded a video in a little while. I try and upload a few. Got 2 videos uploaded last week. This is actually my first video for this week. So if you don't know me already, my name's Jimmy and I live in Japan. I like to try and review certain items from Japan and also talk a bit about Japan and some other interesting things. If you've got any interests or anything that you want to see me review or talk about, please put a comment below. And if you've not done so already, please look at subscribing to the channel. I would appreciate it. So I've done a few reviews before on beer. I did a review on Asahi beer and Kirin beer. Asahi is probably the most popular beer in Japan. I think it's like Japan's #1 beer. And I talked about Asahi. Asahi's quite nice to eat, to drink with food. And then you've got Kirin, which is more of a sort of beer that you would drink by itself, which is really tasty. I've got a new beer here, which is the premium malt. This is probably #2, I would say, in Japan. It's made by a company called Suntory. Suntory are quite famous for their drinks. They do like obviously the beer, and they do like soft drinks, lemon sour, some whiskey. But yeah, their beer is quite famous. This beer comes from Osaka, so it's quite popular in the Kansai region of Japan. It's a nice beer. I have tried it before. It's not actually my favourite beer, but it is very popular along with the Asahi. I also picked up some snacks I thought would go well with the beer. This is called Grats. These are basically pretzel pieces with the flavour of ham and cheese flavour. So I thought it'd go quite well with the beer. Now, it's really hot here in Japan at the moment. I've had this beer sat here for about 15 minutes now, and it does feel like it needs to be drunk. So what I'll do is I'm going to open the beer up, and we'll give it a taste. Actually, before I do that, let me open up these snacks that I got. They look really nice. I've never tried these before, so shall find out. These are made by a company called Glico. Glico make, you might already know this, but Glico make like chocolate Pocky sticks. I don't know if you've heard of Pocky before. They're quite popular in the UK. They're basically like biscuit, like sticks with chocolate and almonds on them. So they're quite popular for that, but they also make some snacks to go with beer. Let's have a quick smell. So it's got a really strong smell of bacon or ham. These pretzel pieces also come with, looks to be like almonds, and also typical sort of pretzel pieces. So it looks quite tasty. Let's get the beer open. I was going to pour this in a glass, but I find these beers go flat really quickly for some reason if you pour it in a glass. So I decided to keep it in the can. So we're going to do a little taste test, guys, on this beer, first of all. So, cheers. Right, that was a nice taste of beer there. I do like this beer. It is very refreshing. It goes really well with like meats, and people who drink this usually have like yakitori, that's skewered meat, or okonomiyaki or takoyaki, which is famous in Osaka. But it has got a very fruity taste, which is the only thing I don't like about this beer. It does have a very sort of fruity, like an orangey taste to it. The actual recipe is from Germany for this beer, so I think a long time ago some German guy came over to Japan, introduced beer, and that's where they got their kind of flavour from. But don't get me wrong, it's nice beer, but it's just not my favourite. There's actually another beer that I've not done a review on yet, which is my favourite, but I'll talk about that in the future. Let's try these snacks here. So we've got going to try a bit of Pretzel first of all, this ham flavour. Just going to try an almond. I think you all know what almonds taste like. I'm just going to taste the beer again. It's nice. It does definitely give it it goes well. This kind of beer goes well with meats, like I say, and also with snacks. I wouldn't want to drink this beer by itself, just because I don't like that taste, that fruity taste. But it's definitely a popular beer in Japan, especially in the Honshu island of Japan, the central island. Where I live in Kagoshima, we don't really have a specific beer that's popular in Kyushu, but I would say Kirin is quite popular here. But it wasn't born here, if you like. They drink a lot of sake, sochu, that kind of thing. But yeah, the beer, I'll give it a review of probably a score, I should say, of probably a 6 out of 10. And these snacks are not bad, actually, quite nice. Looking inside the bag, there's not actually many almonds in here. They usually just put a load of these pretzel pieces, but it is tasty. I would definitely buy these again. They do have different flavours. I think they had like wasabi flavour and like cheese flavour. So I'll have to try the other flavours another time with another beer. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments if you've had this beer before and what did you think of it. But it's just a short video really, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, if you enjoy the video, please leave a comment or look at subscribing. But I appreciate it, guys. Have a nice one and cheers. See you on the next one. Bye.